And to go to Baba Sports Stadium, or move through a boss and buy. They are unbeaten. Na near ma, it's me contribute to that. Or say respect, confidence, players, any supporters, come more faso, a casa din como, at the change of heart. Uditi, coach HH, Mukwaya Faswa, the team now remain unbeaten since returning to the Baba Sports Stadium.
Kudos to the supporters. If you look at now their body language in terms of the way they support when they come to watch us, it has changed. They don't rant at us. They don't use abusive words at us. Even when we make errors, which is typical, they will just roar, hey, which is normal. By previously, it was different. So I think that has also helped so much because the players are now comfortable, they are calm when they are playing at home. If you remember one of these post-match presses, I told you that some of them are not comfortable because of the way the supporters rant or use certain words at them when they make mistakes. I think this time around it has reduced. I'm hoping and praying that it goes away entirely. So because of that, they have a lot of confidence. We the coaches, we have also made them understand that each one of them has brought in a certain level of quality. There are certain attributes that they've all brought together. So it's all about synergy. It's all about bringing these qualities together, defensively and offensively. They should respect themselves on the field. Out of the field, they should respect themselves. Once there's that mutual respect amongst them, they will die for each other. In a group setting, if you read on group, team and group dynamics, in a group setting, if individuals do not have respect for each other, I tell you, they will never work for each other. So that is what we've been trying to hammer, and I think it is sinking. That it's a team sport. Some level will be, some will come in with certain levels that are very high, 80% to 100, some too from 60 to 80, some even maybe from 50 thereabout. So you need to complement each other. And to be able to complement each other in the game, in a team sport like soccer or football, you need to respect each other. When you respect each other, you'll be able to understand his weakness and his strength. And when it comes, it happens in the game, you cover up for each other. So I think the supporters have put up a behavior that has boosted the confidence of the players. They now believe that they can play comfortably in front of them. And we, the coaches, too, we've made them understand that they need to. They are good players, but then they need to respect themselves. And once they are able to respect themselves, they will be able to work together and get the results.
Nti wey ene nchemu a Prosper Nate Ogum Asante Kotoko head coach or the admire him say credit kese no pa no the ma supporters no na the entire supporters na ye calm o mudi me say results no ba coach so mobile na results na ma ga we expect say calmness na free omo na after 23 games our league no Asante Kotoko da top sanso and FA Cup mo quarter finals no and Ogum say waka che the boys ni say omo nka omo akoma nyina omo ya omo nya betre na omo hwe kwan omo be fa so a omo be gi double no or see they should remain calm and focused see the osi echim.
We just have to be calm. We just have to be calm, do the opposition scouting or analysis very well, look at what they do with and without the ball. Once we are able to get this information from the video team and we are able to watch it, go to training and train on them, I think we'll be calm and we'll be able to play. There's one thing about football. Once you are able to, you have a fair idea of what the opponent is going to do as a group, what they are going to do with and without the ball, it calms you down. Once you are able to have information about the opposite player you play in that corridor or channel, it calms you down. Or you know that when he has the ball, he's likely to do this. So once we are able to get these things from the video team and we watch and we go and train on them, we stay calm and stay focused on the game. That is the most important thing. Staying calm and staying focused on the games we play match by match.
Yes, into staying calm and focus on games or mobono. I no crazy. Asante Kotoko bet me haji double this season. Omo quarter finals of the FA Cup and quarter league no more that
quarter finals almost saying true democracy.
Omo bomb this weekend.
You can say semi-final you're guaranteed. and a league in so that
yeah, want Division 1 for be or okay hatch folk.
Yeah, but the Kotoko is playing at home and against true democracy. It's on a thinker was a Kotoko Bema. They has now
has ne
my
Nania. Yeah, Bono Pobimano, ya mono class possible.
Yeah, but this one I don't see it happening. It's a Kotoko team, no. Our form league no one at that top and also a side inside and you know again it do our side yeah clubs no true democracy won't be more Africa as you go up reality dawns on you until it will be a certain level of motivation air conform Kotoko so person about Africa and these are two routes of betting media about Africa the year can say now far from to say young men who to say Kotoko Beje League and I Kotoko Be win a double, but quite no more fast on Namson. Sa quite na because see so far Kotoko has been consistent at the top. Omuluzi top spot last the last 2 weeks. Your ball last year almost regain top spot. Yes. Yes.
And your house in the door Mokodaso.
Well, whatever it
has drawn no Moko ball go stars in the Kotoko course.
Has an Ankasa Yebaso. But you see a trajectory who say Kotoko nam quine be so a quine. So all forces are united, are combining or more resources, are focus ya Kotoko will easily do it. Again, parents na boa Kotoko ye pa baby omunam FA Cup nam na de kona it's been very, very good. So
and your form.
No, form could be good, but the lack of a draw so sabwa and Kotoko I benefited from the lack of the before the normal boy after before we bought through democracy 11 wise my opinion they no most about the future
so far more Premier League side be out
and no size no crowd no almost our ball mono cracks into the lack of the draw that is good and just if I'm winning the obesia waji and so that's the point. But yeah, kind of say for you to finishing the race, no, more important than how you started.
Yeah.
To bet me as say we on my stadium on my you know, was started our fans to na I think so one on the end negotiate bend na to be one man on in the chat. Now, munya negotiate bend in the year, baby, or DBA or baby defense. Aquaba, I see what statue, shim no defense. Home negotiate on the baby to on your side, Thomas Aquario. Or defense, but Thomas or baby. So, for me, it's not about how you start, but it's about how you end. Ending, no, you might be bringing injuries to me back. A baby, not even internal issues. Anyway, they are bomb. Anyway, they are bomb. Anyway, they are from. It means instance or class and so. It's factors that conspire my clubs. You know, a young raw club, man. They all say try and sustain it. Okay. Try and maintain it. Unity among all forces. Focus on the trophy. Internal issues entire way anyway we issue prosper anyway you prosper anyway so you money na unya the two achi na unya focus on it now be anywhere at the end of na easy for you to do. And for me, I see Kotoko and the way things happen around, you know, they are heading towards the right direction. However, they must remain focused. Anything at all is possible.
Anything at all is possible. Pepe, what's a small boy no? Christopher, in Casa de Habrad said, Nania Jeremia, Mania Jamana, and a prosper teach him, also more remain focused. Now, I feel almost a trini, a show when him ye remaining calmer. Double no beat me.
Of the penny medasi. Nah, the last time I could call a J double no. Now head coach, you know, a Didi Draman. Non assistant, a size, Michael or Sarah William Baby Queen.
The late.
Na Kotoko board chairman lawyer Paul Dujamfi. Na Kotoko general manager Lord Bokunti.
Yeah.
So that team na no ship and they won the domestic double. In fact, at the time I Kotoko GFA Cup na Didi. I think they know with one of the national teams. So that game was played by Michael Osei. And I Kotoko GFA Cup na account enya sa domestic double no. Omo ye no. Omo enuanom omo bitterest rivals has a folk abebi under Samobodu. Bodu so in his first season edge the domestic double at the Macra folk winning the GPL end the FA Cup. If you are looking for another side to do it, now Kotoko may want to do it again because the last time Omoye and has as Abe Apepa Omodian. So the last club or J double Ghana has a folk. And so Kotoko, if the opportunity presents itself, I know very well, sir, they will grab it with Omo and some And for Prosper Nate Ogum, he would want to win it and win it because the first season at Kotoko he won the league. And resigning and Okoye. And Oba Nanu inti Prosper no 2 seasons of Kotoko. Bako G League, Bako Kotoko Ebedi is a season is our position I could do last season Yamen Papa. And she Prosper etimaje double for him as a person. Ebeko to receive also. Na ono so benya se waje double for Asante Kotoko. So it is something that he also relish the chance winning it.
Okay.
Now, baby, baby, arrived the free buy. Do they have the opportunity to win it? Is it possible? Is it feasible? And I'm saying all the answers are yes, with a big why.
Okay.
Why can see the anymore? Yes.
I didn't.
So people say has bet magic domestic double is a big no because we're free FA
They are
Cup.
out of the FA Cup.
So people say Gold Stars bet magic double a big no.
Yes.
Mediama bet magic double a big no. The reason is that they are not in the competition for you to count on them to win.
Yes.
But for Kotoko, they are in there.
Okay.
And the Penny Ghana, per side, when they come FA Cup final, semi-final, as a Guinea Baby, a Hartford, they are the most successful club in the history of the FA Cup in Ghana.
Wow.
When that club is not in there, you have a fair chance of winning it.
Yes.
Asante are the second most successful club in the history of the FA Cup. Once the most successful anyhow, Echesa Kotoko say they are the side to beat in the FA Cup. And in the FA Cup, the first challenge the Kotoko able through democracy. It is a fixture on any day. Kotoko should win. Omo progress here based on FA Cup draw nearby no. So Kotoko a progress here. Obeshia one of Bechem and I say Brekum Chelsea.
Okay.
Based
The
on
winner
draw
of
na
that game.
by say the city. Because Karela mo edam one side. And I Kotoko edam one side. The American say semi-finals no. Ebia ombesa bodu Kumasi.
Okay.
Say amonu Kumasi mpa. Ya ni
I'm watching you Baba for semi-finals, ne quarter-finals.
confirm
Aye.
So the semi-final games will be played at Babara Sports Stadium. So clearly, Kotoko Ebebo FA Cup 2 games are to get to the finals. You know, and what their favorite grounds. Now, I'm talking about the feasibility and the possibility of Kotoko winning. And now, Matthias, there's a semi-finals and
Yeah.
quarter-finals and Kumasi. So now let's look at Kotoko's form at the Babara Sports Stadium. If free say Omoba Babara this season. So far, 9 games and 9 wins.
Yeah.
So far, 9 games with 1 goal conceded. In the FA Cup, the story of Kotoko in the FA Cup, they say, Omamba 3 games, Babara, Omasha 5 goals, Oma winning 3 games.
Wow.
Oshe Future Stars by 2 goals to 0. Oshe Accelerate by 2 goals to 0. And Washe Club and the
Wise.
11 wise 1-0. So 3 games was 5 goals. On conceded be our FA Cup.
Yes.
So through democracy ever so now another club ever so a chance Asante Kotoko a fair chance of reaching the finals of the FA Cup. And so there's a huge possibility for them to win the FA Cup. Now let's go to the league. The story of Kotoko in the league, one story as a movie towards at the end of Ben.
Sir.
Even when they falter, other clubs fail to capitalize on it. Even when they falter. And Kotoko Lusu, Nsuateno. Urim Zapani, Omlusu, still remaining top of the league.
Yes.
Kotoko draw Samara Boy, Samates. Still Kotoko remaining on top of the league. ɛna nanu ya ɔmo alusi ɔmo ɛsakɔ draw young apostles ɛna bibiani gold stars kɔ wini wa ɛna gold stars bɛ sa no just 1 week on gold stars ɛti fie wa take lead obiani sɛ gold stars ɛwini other sites ɛne other media houses report sɛ bibiani gold stars ahyɛ Hatsefok through abranche de ɛde Stephen Apia Shankiki ebenya equalizer na de kɔtɔkwasa abɛda soro bie so asɛ adeɛ no yɛ akɔyɛ destiny
be play in their favor
enti enka bra mo kɔ forta wɔ nsu ateman no now expect so we be sound bra mo draw 2 games of the 6 points available Kotoko picked 2 and dropped 4
yes
no any obi be sound ho ana ampa Gold Stars ebe sound ho by a point the following week Gold Stars draws at home Kotoko wins at home and Kotoko sabe sound ho abeda league in the top so there is that huge possibility say Kotoko edged both the league and the FA Cup. Clear say they are in it. But you do the analysis and FA Cup in the favor of Mopa. Maybe Kotoko ewo issues, you know. A league and they have some 3 away games to play. And so 3 away games of Japan. Go to the core of Kotoko winning the league or not. Number 1.
Okay.
Kotoko ebebo club and did
FA Cup
no FA Maba League FA Cup the my analyst na bi etuba league ni ma omo away fixture omo ko Pando and Pando out of Lions akobo very difficult away fixture Asante Kotoko ewo away fixture abuzapanyi one Accra Hatsefok ebebo
okay
o away fixture one Nations FC bebo and o away fixture 2 Bibiani Gold Stars these 4 games ni nyina ya away no ewo a huge possibility on Kotoko winning the league or not. Say Kotoko bet magic league, you know. And now say Bujapan on team, you know. The FA Cup, the free 4 away games, I'm a bossy. League in the end of Bujapan. On say Kotoko Eshe has to focus, Kumase.
yes
Kotoko Eshe Bibiani Gold Stars Kumase. Olusu to Lions, Ewo Obuasi.
yeah
Olusu to Nations, Ewo Obuasi. Kotoko boss games in home. Offer league table now. Bibiani Gold Stars at Tosumi, Kotoko home.
okay
Pando out of Lions Tosumi and Sakotoko home. Hatsefok Tosu 9 Kotoko home.
nations
Nations at Tosunum Kotoko home.
wow
So of the first 5, who you Kotoko free man? 4 now Kotoko
away
and Tisakotoko League now. So 4 games in ever play a crucial role.
very very important
A very critical to Kotoko winning the league.
yeah
The results of the free away games Labaru. Because Kotoko ABT Gold Stars by is
a
it
point
1 point? 1.
a point
Kotoko ni Gold Stars or game of Gold Stars. Say no other man alcohol no say what was down by 2 points and number. Say 3 points that's
yeah
and that is how crucial and critical those 4 games. Pando out of Lions, Bibiani Gold Stars, Nations FC, Accra Hatsefok.
yeah
Ebeye to Kotoko's ambition so obeji league no and as own team NG. So me expect say prosper in the FA Cup that in favor Kotoko yepa FA Cup ndi the first channel any venue ni ade ni na favor Kotoko yepa.
okay
And na baba na better than Fortress.
Abaya na FA ne say omo premier Kotoko mo league because it meets standards
And no munim dio.
afa the FA ne say omo the boy FA Cup
Ya na ni pa bi take this.
Kode in semi-finals.
Ya di ma say no mo gu omo so di ma say.
why do you hear Juma you
because
with this
say u take this o kasa asem na man ma bonten. Be hia mpanyimfo no kire omo say yemfa dade bi nsia ne yemfa ha ne yemie we ne eno ano no wawie mfa ma bonten me say asem no one day when Ghanaian clubs use the baba apply to cars on the ball Champions League Confederations Cup CAF can refer to that says oh the mo hono
FA no
this is how our Kotoko chances next year in terms of fixtures. The FA Cup a favor very favorable fixtures and the venue as our venue the last 9 games I Kotoko abo on draw we consider 1 goal in 9 games so 1 goal no consider the day he scored 4 Kotoko share 4 am a vision team baako and we consider 1 goal in 9. That is for the FA Cup. Okay. Through democracy, up next. Then the fixture between Bechem and Chelsea will produce 1 to meet Kotoko at the Baba Sports Stadium. On any day, they will still be favorite. But in the league, home games now can Munya day. Away games now, especially and 9 amaboso man there.
Yeah.
Se Kotoko Ebeji league now. Results bɛn na ɔmo de bɛ firi pando aba Kotoko bɛgye league na results bɛn na ɔde bɛ firi Accra Sports Stadium aba ɔne Hasefo Kotoko bɛgye league na results bɛn ɛna ɔkɔ kɔfɛ firi Abrankɛse ɛde aba Kotoko results bɛn na ɔde bɛ firi Dance Park ɛwɔ bibiani ɛde aba sɛ Kotoko enya results ɛwɔ Dance Park bibiani Kotoko enya results ɛwɔ and I'm talking about good results so ɔkɔfa win every baby ti sɛ pando ba the intentions to win the Ghana Premier League and to make it double, no? Idea. So Prosper, I know that within his heart, or bomb pa young Wojuma training. Then the Kotoko boys themselves will also relish that chance. Ube you now a winner of double, the domestic double, no? Ekurao, Ghana, no? Entire AC. So I think that Kotoko a fair chance. And as coach, Ekaino, as some remaining focused, as some remaining calm. One thing I Prosper Kaya, then so I say. Last season baba yara na boys no obi nya opportunity bi na sia na okọ tackle ball no wantimi a o se na omote park a omote abusive ways na the sometimes ya blame supporter no ate because last season Raf na Nana Benyi na boko to tre no and this season Patrick Asiedu the distance between Nana Benyi and Patrick Asiedu na Benyi emu wanti kotoko supporter no e mani team say Patrick Asiedu mistake a but another the confidence to control a ball. Demon. Eti recruitment and purchases now got at the ball last season league. And one reaction and our supporters at the moment because now the penny standard MT Kotoko. But at least if who are particularly at your left side, who are Lodamo on the right, show central defenders. Some man who a gun in your blast as me chosen go my friend. Shoko go keeping the only problem. Oko to attacker, a bra. Amo pray abetamo pray wo kwam poku a what replacing no ama unhu a problem or omo bo edigun clearly the supporters will always be behind you and when there's a genuine mistake almost a mistake but say na nipa na sapa so asande na benyi ne ngo from fanche be bondi ona me kai ni but Kotoko left back na benyi dia me catch us say we did training 3 weeks
Baby, medase. Medase. Na Asante Kotoko, mo we say o get complacent. FA Cup no because say the man for say FA Cup no the FA Cup no there. Mo we say nyame aduma Sunday o get complacent no betimi. Atwa so na Rabiu Mohammed, former Blasters midfielder no.